Colleen with Rope and Resellers. I'm here for another weekly sales update for the week of May 21st through the 27th, 2018. Okay, first thing I sold, Gundora Explorer. She's wearing a little backpack. I would not recommend buying this. $5.99 is what it sold for. They paid for shipping, so I collected $10.44. Didn't cost me anything. This came out of my daughter's room. $5.22 in eBay and PayPal fees, as well as what it cost me in shipping, for a total profit of $5.22, and it took 4.5 years to sell. This is why I'm thinking about doing my business differently. This is a juicer, a Braun juicer, sold for $49.99, $111.69. It went to Canada. It cost me $1. At an auction, I bought a bunch of stuff, a big lot of various appliances, $63.80 in shipping and fees for a total profit of $46.89, and it took me 7 weeks to sell. This is a tent I picked up at sort of a quasi estate sale. It wasn't really, it was more like the family was, I don't know, it was one of those weird things. But the guy said, "Oh, you're interested in camping gear," because he was seeing that I was picking up some backpacks and stuff in the guy's bedroom, and he goes, "Oh, there's a bunch of stuff out in the shed." So I go out there and there's this tent, and I said, "Would you take, I'll give you $5." He said, "Sure." So $69.99 is what it sold for. $83.89 they paid for shipping. Cost me $5, like I said, and it's an odd brand. You're not going to find it probably outside of Montana. It was sold by a local sporting goods store, but it was good quality. I would say it was Kelty quality, and it was a 6-foot high tent. Anyway, I paid $5 for it, $23.55 for shipping and fees, for a total profit of $55.34, and it took 10 days to sell. This was the winner of the week. This I picked up at an estate sale. I knew it was old. I could tell by the fabric, and it was all hand-stitched, so that was kind of cool. It had polka dots on the back, so it was kind of fun. $174.99 is what it sold for. They paid for shipping $185.33. Now, it went to Portland, and it had one of those numbers on it, so I think it actually was going to, and the person's name was Chinese, so I'm assuming that it went to China. So, but it wasn't even through global shipping. It was one of those other export companies. Anyway, I paid $25 for this at the estate sale. It wasn't marked. I walked up to her. She said, "Oh, we've been charging $35 for all the blankets." I said $25 and I'll buy it. And so she put $25 on it, and I was really pretty grateful. I didn't realize just how much these things were worth if they're really old and hand done. $35.44 for shipping and fees, for a total profit of $124.89, and it took 12 days to sell. Fresh produce, usually these sell pretty well, but not for a lot of money. Black skirt came out of consignment store bag. It sold for $9.99. They paid shipping. $12.65 is what I collected. I spent $1 because I have the consignment store deal and everything. It usually costs me about $1. I pick about 10 things out of the bag. $4.48 in shipping and fees, for a total profit of $7.17, and it took 6 weeks to sell. Isabel RD black satin crop jacket. This was actually really cute and very well made. Size 4, so that was a hard sell for that. $14.99 is what it sold for. $19.09 is what I collected. Got this out of the consignment store bag, so $6.70 in shipping and fees, for a total profit of $11.39, and it took 6 months to sell. A very old listing. You can tell by the watermark in the bottom. I don't pick these up anymore. Thai Pluffy. It sold full price, $9.99. I mean, I just had these things on 50% off, but whatever. $13.04 is what I collected. 50 cents is usually what I paid for plush back in the day. $4.92 for shipping and fees, for a total profit of $7.62, and it only took 4 years to sell. This is a Bowden shirt. It's cute. It has some shirring on the front. That's always kind of a good, consistent brand. It's sold for $14.99 with free shipping. I paid $1 for this at Goodwill. $4.60 for shipping and fees, for a total profit of $9.39, and it took 10 months to sell. And the last thing that sold within minutes, Fashionable. It's a Italian brand. Put that up. It was, yeah, it was a large size 11. $19.99 is what it sold for. $24.65 they paid shipping. I spent $1 at Goodwill on this. $7.93 for shipping and fees for a total profit of $15.72, and it took 2 hours to sell. Get those flip-flops listed. Okay, so looking at the numbers, $370.91 for everything sold. I collected $475.77. Various people paid a lot of money in shipping. $135.50 for cost of goods, the biggest thing being that quilt, totally worth it. $156.64 in shipping and fees for a total profit, $283.63. I sold 10 shirts on Amazon merch for a total royalty of $46.30 for the week, for a total e-commerce total $529.93. I've not sold anything on Posh or on Mercari this week. Okay, so not that many items sold, but obviously the items that did sell sold for more money. So this week, for kind of a tip on eBay, is I want to talk about sell-through rate. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, to find sell-through rate, you're going to go, if you have a store, go to your store. If not, just go to your eBay username, go items for sale. Then it'll tell you I have 648 items for sale. So remember that number, 648. Then go to sold and see what that number is. So sold's 131, divide that by 3. Okay, so 131 divided by 3 is going to be 43.6. Well, it's 0.7, rounding up. And then I'm going to take 43.7 divided by 648, which was how many I have in my store. And I have a sell-through rate of 6.7%. So you just move the decimal over 2. Okay, so what I said was I wanted 20%, so that should be 0.20 is what I'm shooting for. So let's see if I can get there. Let's watch over the next couple weeks. Maybe we'll check in. So my sell-through rate right now is 7%. I would love to get to 20%. You saw this week a lot of my stuff sold within hours or days or within a couple months. So that's what I'm shooting for. When I go out now, I'm trying to think about things that are going to sell quickly for the season. Maybe hold off on selling jackets and sweaters right now. It's fine to get them listed. They will start selling in August, but really trying to focus on getting things up that are timely, that are going to sell quickly, so that I can start turning over inventory a little bit more and maybe make some of my older numbers go away. I really want to shoot for 600 items in my store, low 600s. I'm trying to really move through get rid of some old inventory, stale inventory that's obviously never going to sell. They've had thousands of views and they haven't sold and aren't showing up on searches, and trying to get my sell-through rate a little higher. So with that, I hope you guys have good sales. Remember to look for things that are going to give you more money for per item, rather than trying to sell through a bunch of stuff at $10 a piece, or you're going to burn out. Hope you guys had a good week. Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. Thanks.